You have a great day, and we're gonna be doing some drawing as always. As you can see there, you can always request a drawing or something for me to add into the drawing. Mainly, I just wanna chill out today because later on I have something to do, so I wanna do just a quick stream just to get myself really relaxed. If you couldn't tell by the title, we're gonna be relaxing today. It is gonna be a relaxing stream. It is gonna be a relaxing stream. Now, there is a problem, and is that I can't see the comments for the current time. Let me see if can I just go here, go to the channel. There it is. Okay. I'm gonna turn off the audio here just so I can see the chat on my cell phone. That's what I'm holding right now. But yeah, let's leave that there. And let's start. As I was doing it last time, I was doing a rule of no erasing and doing a random tool. I plan on continuing that trend today. I don't know if I wanna go all out and ban Control C from the list of things that I can do. I should have like a redeem that you can change, force me to change the. Oh wait, you can't hear the music. How about there? Can you hear the music? I didn't notice, but yeah, there is music. I just hope it's not overpowering me. But yeah, so I was thinking to do that, but I am not really that good with a lot of streaming stuff. Okay, so first, these are the more interesting brushes. These are watercolor brushes that are always fun, but it's just kind of hard to do because they're mainly just to blur or kind of change the image that you're seeing. So these ones are better because they actually like do that, but they're like really close to the regular brushes, and I don't want to do that. This one, it's fun, but it's just kind of like a, yeah, it's kind of that. It's like that shitty thing that came with paint, and I don't want to do that. What is this? Doesn't really feel that good. Let me let's see. Can somebody say a number from 1 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7? Can somebody say a number between 1 and 14? And I'm gonna have to use that one, I guess. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Seems that I have gotten a little bit of a tired look on my face. Although it is weird, like I base this model a lot off of my real face, but it's not actually my real face. If you want to look at my real face, it's not really an issue. You can. It's like the easiest way of finding me. But in any case, I kind of became a little like self-conscious about it because I was like, oh, this guy has a really resting bitch face. Do I have a resting bitch face? It turns out I kind of do. I kind of do. Even when I use the other models, like they are like. But I am trying to change that. I'm trying to have a more friendly looking face. Let me just put a taka 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 taka. That was me putting the title of this document. So, what can I say? Let's do. There you go. Okay, this kind of dissolves. Seems about right. So we're gonna continue from last time. We are not gonna use the eraser, and I am thinking since this one kind of like change itself and kind of blur the lines, I think this one would be great for the no Control C, which is gonna be a little bit more easier for me to do since the Control C on my tablet doesn't work and I have to reach all the way into my into my keyboard to actually press the keys Control C. So maybe that's gonna be a little bit better for this challenge, because it's gonna be really obvious when I do it. Wait, can you see my hands? Wow, that is not what I'm doing. What if I do this? I tell you, this sensor sometimes wants to work, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, you're gonna be. If I do this, that means I am breaking the rule. So you can call me out on it. So let's try to do this. I'm gonna do it in black just because whatever. I don't know what I want to do. I wanted to do animals. Let's do an animal. Which animal should I do? I'm gonna start with a dog. A little friendly dog. Since today I had to take my dog to the vet, veterinary. She's great. She's doing great. It's just that her tooth. Oh my god, I forgot how to do a dog. I am not gonna search it up. I'm gonna live with my actions. But yeah, she's doing great. She's a great dog. She's resting right behind me. And yeah. Oh my god. How the fuck am I doing this? I think I am correct. No, they don't have that much of a chin. Do dogs have chins? So it kind of goes here. I saw a furry giving a tutorial of where the mandible on a dog, like this is the skull, right? And then the mandible goes right here, and then like that. So I guess I have to like do this. Oh my god, it has fucked me eyes. Okay, that was not intentional. Okay. What body should this dog have? Should it have a dog ears or should it have another type of ear? These are the questions that I tell myself every time that I draw something. Should I make it a normal or should I add my own spice, as you could say? Let's see. Let me save the document. Well, first of all, I think I'm doing the nose incorrectly. So it's kind of more like that. There you go. Then it kind of goes a little bit more like that. I think that's more like depending on the species. Let's just say it's correct and move on. So this is a skull, basically. Yeah, they don't have chins. I don't think they have chins. I was about to flip my little thingy to erase, but no, that is not permitted. What should be the body it has? I'm gonna do some lines. I don't want to do another snake people. Last week I did snake people. Okay, so I can't erase, but I can't correct the anatomy of what I'm doing. There you go. So let's give it a goit, George Lucas goit. If you ever seen a picture of George Lucas, you know what I'm saying. A goit. Let's give it a bigger goit, actually, just slightly bigger. Oh no, I don't want to do the ass that high. It makes it look like it wants to be fucked. I'm gonna do it like this, like it's going in front of you, going like, hey. Like so. Look at that. Ain't that a dog? If it isn't, then I don't know what to tell you. But to be fair, this is just the sketch layer. I do want to do it in at least two layers. But the second layer is going to be the final layer, and I'm not allowed to do another one. You see what happens when you have like a really non-consistent guides on what to do? You just kind of do what the fuck you want. But yeah, let's keep going. I don't know. I kind of want to give it like bunny ears, but like Final Fantasy one ears that go like this. That just looks like a... Oh, okay. I think I'm getting something. I don't know what I'm doing. I think this is kind of the problem right here. It kind of looks like it's going like kind of showing it the teeth. That coupled with the eyes makes it look horrible. Let's do this and then. Ooh, that is. I was about to Control C. Oh my god, it's so hard. It's so fucking hard to do this shit because you really wanna like correct it. Let me drink a little bit of water. Okay, so it's that fucking thing. I'm thinking this. Don't ask me why. I just kind of saw it and thought this could work. And I guess this would fall, just make the goit a little bit look more natural. I don't even know if I'm using that term correctly or if that is the term that is supposed to be goit. What do you call that shit? This thing right here. Actually, let's a bit bigger. Like if it's like a chicken's one or something like that. And if we do that, and then we do this. Does it need legs? Are legs really necessary? Kind of. So let's do it actually. I was like, can I bullshit my way out of drawing legs? Nah, not really. Like that. This is why I wanted to bullshit my way out of drawing legs. Because animal legs is kind of don't make sense to me. It's kind of they start here, like the plate, like the bone plate is supposed to be here, right? But it's not like the human plate that is kind of a square. It's more kind of like triangular, like that, and then it just goes down. It go down. There you go. It's not the worst drawing that I've made, but it's close. It's really down there. It really is. And let's use these lines to make like a puffy tail, I guess. We have to use everything that we have. Use every part of the animal. That sounds bad considering what I'm drawing. Let's keep going. Let's just keep going. Who knows? Who cares? Whatever, man. I want to fix those eyes. How the fuck do I fix those eyes? Like, let's do it like that. And then let's do it like that. I don't know. Maybe if I did maybe if I did it like this, like everything is fat, maybe that will correct my sense. I don't know a lot of where the fat is distributed in a dog or an animal for that matter. Just kind of know for humans. That is bad. That is bad. I have to correct that. How the fuck do you do this? You know what? Fuck it. Let's just keep going. We're gonna live with our mistakes. This is all that this challenge is about. All that this challenge is about. Learn to live with your mistakes, you bitch. I'm calling you. I'm referring to myself, of course. Use code Halloween. Fuck off. Start with that shit. I think my dog wants to eat because I'm hearing the. Oh my god! I hear her plate going over and over because she's trashing it all over the place. I'm not satisfied with the level of weight that we have here. Maybe if we did this. Maybe a inflationist people really likes this. Wait a second, I have to go give my dog a little bit of food. I'll be right back. Sorry. Dog satisfied. We're back. Yeah, it's the right scene. I did it. I did it. I'm a professional streamer. Not really. I am a guy who streams. A person. Even. Okay. So we have this, right? Actually, I was thinking while going downstairs, this should be a thing. It's kind of like that. I don't know why I want to give it like big ass eyebrows, like kind of like go through here, like so. I'm just kind of fucking doing stuff at this point. What do you want? What do you want, little doggy? She came into the room. I think that's a good dog, actually. Okay, let's go to the second layer. Okay. Now, do we stay with the same tool, or do I change it to something else? I don't think... Nah, let's give it the same tool. Who cares? Let's give it a little more color strength and density of paint. Amount of paint. There you go. Just for it to... the amount of paint. Ah, just because I'm in the wrong layer. Okay, there you go. Actually, a little bit less paint. Yeah. There you go. That doesn't count. That was me just testing out the paintbrush. Okay. I think I already failed. Okay. So let's do this and let's start doing a little bit of detailing. Like so. Like adding some bumps and things along the way to make it look like I know what I'm doing. Like so. Like that. Ooh. It's actually kind of working. Let's do this. The eyebrows that I wanted to put in. I guess we're doing bushy eyebrows. Like so. Like that. I don't know how to do that angle. I guess we'll just leave it there for now. It's kind of angry. Okay, I have done an wolf's eye before, and it's kind of like this. Everything here is like black, and then there is the eye proper, which is more like this, more bestial like. Okay, that doesn't look that bad. I guess we can do a little bit of a like that. Not bad, not bad. Okay, and then we do this, and then we do that. There you go. Oh. I was trying to do a little fat roll right there under the eye, but I don't think it's working. Okay, so we do this. we do that, right? This would be that because a lot of dogs' lips, I guess, are kind of just dark or just black. But yeah, let's do that. And let's do this. A little bit of a ring around it. Like so. Ooh, look at that. Is that good hair? Probably not. So let's give it a little bit of a curve to trick the reader or anybody that sees this into thinking that I actually planned for this. There you go. Planned for that angle? Not at all. But it was really easy to do. Okay. So we have the base structure. Look at that. It's kind of a goat. Now that maybe it's the beard, the quote-unquote beard. But I just realized that I don't have a lot of detailing here for the eye. And then here would be like that. And like so. I don't want to do a lot of shadows at the moment, but I do want to like start to plan them out so that later on it has some sense, some semblance of sense. So we do that. Chondaduros. Hello, hola, ¿qué más? ¿Qué dice? ¿Qué cuenta? Estoy aquí haciendo un... No sé qué es, puta madre. Creo que es una... Creo que solo estoy haciendo una cabra. Pensaba hacer así alguna cosa que sea medio más... ¿cómo se diría? Más interesante. Pero creo que solo terminé siendo una cabra. Ay. Yeah. Do that shit. Muchas gracias. O sea, es más así como que estoy haciendo estos días algunos retos como que para salirme de mi zona de confort y tratar de obtener nuevas habilidades. Porque así es como obtienes nuevas habilidades, cuando te sales de tu zona de confort, porque no estás haciendo lo que haces usualmente. Pero la cosa es que al principio se supone que era un perro. Pero le fui añadiendo cosas y creo que ahora lo pleno solo estoy dibujando una cabra. Una cabra que está loca de remate. Ok, hagámoslo así. That goit. Ese está quedando medio gara. Veamos. No está mal. Porque verás, te dice un perro. Le puse orejas de conejo. Le hice esto. La plena que... Creo que solo hice una cabra gorda. Ahorita que me lo pongo a ver. Con contexto. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. It's just that it's kind of I don't know. I don't want to. I don't want to leave anybody behind. And if somebody comes here that speaks English, it just kind of makes me a little bit nervous that they're gonna be left in the dark. But yeah, it's weird. It's like I've had 3 people come here and speak Spanish. It's kind of weird. I guess they see the name and they're like, oh, hello, hola, ¿qué más? So it just kind of change it up. Ooh, look at that. Okay, there it is. The little goat. Not a look up goatsy. It's not as cute as it sounds. Should I put a little bit of fur here? I'm gonna put a little bit of fur here just to make it a more consistent with the rest of the piece, because it looks like it's just kind of like has fur here and then down here is bald. That's not a bad idea, actually. It would fix one of the main problems that I had with this design. Ah. Bald ass goat. Well, it's not really a goat, but I don't know what it is. I don't think it has a classification. It has a dog nose. So let's actually make that thing a little bit bigger, because I think it's quite small. Like so. There you go. There it is. Okay, it's starting to look like a dog again. Or maybe not. Huh. But yeah. Do that. Do that. Do this. Let's do this specifically right here. Okay. I don't want to do too many folds because I did that last time and it came out okay, but I just kind of want to do, as I said, get out of my comfort zone. Get out of your comfort zone. This is still kind of in my comfort zone, but not really, because I'm not that great at drawing animals. Just the animals don't come to me like more naturally than some other people do. There it is. I mean, it's kind of a preference on what you end up like latching onto while you're still learning. Some people do that, some people do other things. It's pretty much just a personal thing. There's not really a consistency of, oh, if you learn this way, you're gonna end up becoming a more animal type of person. No, it's just like more personality based. And I think that's kind of cool. But in any of those cases, I think you have to learn your basics. Learn your basics, and then you can branch off into different things. If you don't know what I'm doing right here, it's called squashing the blacks. That is basically taking the edge of the line and kind of bringing it up so that it looks like a contact shadow. Kind of like so. See that? It actually helps a lot to make things more impactful, just in general. And the farther away it is from the contact shadow, like it gets a little bit dimmer and dimmer and dimmer. Like shadows usually do. We go like here, right? Like so. But when we do that, it's a really easy trick, and it helps to make it look way better, like with very little effort. And then you use just a little bit of a shadow here so that the shape that is doing the contact shadow has a shadow over itself. Like so. Look at that! It's starting to look kind of decent. Like that. There you go. And look, you have like a kind of decent thing in 30 minutes. Of course, like I can change it a lot, but you have a very good idea. If I show you this, you can't tell which is the eye, which is the one thing, the other thing. Like that is concept, uh, drawing concept art for you. It's just taking an idea, getting out, getting it out as fast as you can, and then submitting it. I haven't done a concept art in a long time though, so I kind of want to get back into it because I am planning on doing a short sometime soon, so I don't want to be dragging behind on everybody else. I don't want him to feel like, oh, we gotta wait for Caja. He is still not done with the thing after 3 fucking days of saying that he will be done. So yeah. Especially because this type of line of work really makes you, really pushes you to do things real fast. Like a lot of people want this stuff to be made by yesterday. So yeah, it really helps if you start doing things faster. If you end up finding techniques that just make your stuff come out faster, but just as good or even better. Like this looks a lot better than something that I would have done years ago that would have taken me hours. So that is kind of the thing you want to do. But if I were to do this thing, like I worked a little more on the framing, make it more comprehensible, more readable, in a better position, all that stuff, of course it would take me more time. And it would take me more time in the sketching part. But right now I just did this and then this, right? So just get it out as fast as possible. And of course with a certain level of detail and a certain level of finesse and stuff. Like even though I'm doing details, I'm not really spending too much time. I'm just doing tack, and then moving on to the next thing, like this, and then moving it up, flying shadow, and see, it already looks good. This is just simple techniques. Simple techniques work. Ooh, look at that shit. Then we do that. Don't want to spend too much time. I'm already there. And we're already there. Isn't it incredible? Just how stuff just kind of goes there. This is what happens when you practice a lot and you realize what your clients want. And also realizing that your clients don't know shit because they are contracting you because they can't do the thing that they're hiring you to do. So you have to have certain level of confidence on what you're doing. Now, this is easy. Yeah, or I should say, it's easier than do it when you have to do it with colors. Like you have to do the thing with actual colors, like right off bat. That is gonna take more time. But it really depends on what you like really spend your time learning. So let's do this, because I've seen some people that do what I'm doing right here, but they select the colors like in record time and then go tag, and just have it done in the same time or even faster than me. So yeah, really depends on what you specialize yourself in. For example, I went a lot into more a little bit more of a realistic techniques for rendering, I guess. Although I don't use it that much, I did study a lot of like traditional art, But there are some people that go like, okay, that's cool and all, but I want to do this. Yeah, but it's more what you do. But because, look, for example, it took me a month to do a a the painting of a pig. Now, granted, it was a 1 meter by 1 meter canvas, but that was 1 month of non-stop work. While I know some people that it would take them like an afternoon, but it was mainly because I wanted to get the shadows right. I think I have a picture of that shit, but it doesn't really matter. Like, it took me really long to get to this place. I'm not saying like I am a god amongst men when it comes to drawing. I'm just saying like what you're seeing here took a long time of just trial and error. And I know it's like a tired meme in the art community that I just practice, but they never tell you what to practice. That is the fucked up part. So right here, what I'm doing is good practice, because I'm not just doing the same thing that I usually do, but I'm looking towards other stuff while applying the things that I already learned from these other techniques and this other stuff. So you have to practice a lot, but be mindful of your time and what you're practicing, because you could be practicing for hours and hours on how to shade a ball, but at the end of those thousands of hours, you just know how to do a ball. You just know how to do a ball in different angles and with different textures. Now, the good thing there would be to take those knowledges and put them into something else. Like, oh, now you know how to shade leather. But you don't know how anatomy works. So it works in certain ways, but in certain ways you kind of fuck yourself. So you have to be really mindful of the time that you spend doing something, because it might not even be worth it to, I guess, spec into that stuff. It's like when I'm gonna use video game anatomies because I'm fucking bankrupt on ideas. Let's say you're playing a Soul game, a Dark Souls 2 specifically. I don't know why I said Dark Souls 2, it doesn't really matter which one. But let's say you start off with a strength build, but then you end up using a dex weapon, a dexterity weapon. So all that time that you put into leveling up strength was worthless because you're now using a dexterity weapon, So you learned all this human anatomy, but at the end of the day, you end up drawing fucking business and stuff like that. So yeah, kind of project yourself onto what you want to be in a few years. It really helps. I think Ina from Hololive said something like that her parents said kind of see where you want to be on 5 years, and then in the next 5 years do whatever you can to get yourself the abilities to get there. I didn't really do that. It's kind of go 1 year at a time, but that is mainly because I'm really bad to keep track of stuff. So yeah, do as I do as I say, not as I do. Like, show. And let's do a little bit here, like, there you go. Look at that shit. Now it's just a really fucked up looking dog. Really angry too. Look at that. Like that. I think it's the eyes. Maybe the eyes is just looking a little bit goat-ish. So maybe if I do that. Oh, I just made it look worse. Fuck it. Let's put this here. Oh! Now it's dog eyes. That's good. Now we do this. Kind of like that. Show. And a dimple. Remember that fat is more of a drop rather than a ball. Just kind of a shade around that theory. Like that. I actually did this really quickly. The last time I was doing like muscles and folds, Un lobo sabio. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, apart from the bunny ears, it really goes there. Yeah, that makes sense. It's so wise that its ears perked up, and now he hears everything and anything. But yeah, this technique with the racial name, squash the blacks, actually really useful. It's a really, really bad name. It's horrible. I hate it. I hate it every time I say it. But it works. It sucks because it's one of those techniques in art that you have to kind of know. It was really uncomfortable that day on university. The teacher had to tell us this technique. And it was extra weird when I was like in Chile doing practices, and the guy just said it without a second thought. Just was kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of weird when nobody questions the name. Like the atmosphere gets weird when you say the name and everybody knows the connotations, but when nobody says shit, it's somehow even weirder. But yeah, look at that shit. I think I'm doing this wrong actually. Let's try to do this, like kind of go there. Like so. There you go. No. Okay, I see what I'm doing wrong. It's this part right here. Now they just look like lumps. The face came out really good. I'm just kind of fucking up in these body parts. But that just tells me what I have to get better at. Then we go here. We do that. We do that. And like so. Then we make it like that. Ooh, look at that. Shit. I should probably get a little bit closer. And then we do this. Like that. It's kind of okay, but it really shows that it's more of a sum of its parts, because the face looks good, but now that the body looks bad, I want to erase it. I actually want to erase it, but my rules. Like Kamiya, my rules. Be mindful of my rules. That was so stupid. Can we talk about how the Bayonetta stuff was so fucking dumb? And how everybody that was involved in that shit looked like a goddamn clown by the end of the day? Or is that just me? Because look, I love Bayonetta. I am a Bayonetter, if you could say. But that shit was fucking stupid. Kamiya, he's a good director. He has done great things. But god damn, if he didn't just act like a goddamn child. Like, what the fuck, man? You're kind of dragging your company into the ground doing this fucking shit. I don't know why somebody in the team just kind of didn't walk into his office and went like, "Give me the fucking phone. Give me the fucking phone. You're not getting this back until you realize what you've done." Basically, the previous voice actress for Bayonetta, like lied, like straight up lied, and said that they were about to pay her like $4,000, like $4K for the whole thing. But no, that was a lie. They were gonna pay her $4,000 per session, and there were gonna be at least like 4 sessions or 5 sessions, so that is like $15,000, which I don't think is bad for one game. But I don't know. It just kind of fucked up the conversation of fair wages for voice actors and voice actresses, and then like it came out an article that fell this information that I'm telling you right now, and she just kind of wanted to. She actually like tried to do a boycott for Bayonetta 3, like said, "Don't buy it. They don't deserve your money," like that type of shit. And then Kamiya, the director of the previous Bayonettas, acted like a motherfucking child, and didn't even like say no to the claims or try to disprove them. He just started blocking everybody and just being kind of dismissive and dumb, even though he was in the right. So it was a really dumb and really fucking weird situation. Okay, I don't know how else to say it, but now don't feel bad about buying that game when it comes out, because I love Bayonetta. I really love it. I have a sun and a moon in my design. Like, if that doesn't tell you that I actually do love Bayonetta, I don't know what will. I mean, I guess it doesn't really have to correlate. But yeah, it was goddamn. It was a trash fire. Let's just say that. It's like everybody around there, everybody that was supporting the boycott or anything like that, everybody retracted their statements, and now Kamiya just kind of was like really awful about it. But yeah. And it was weird for everybody because they were like, "Oh, they kicked out the previous voice actress, but they got this other voice actress that is in a union, so they have a base price to pay, and it would have been way more costly." So it didn't really make sense from the beginning, and some people just didn't question it because the big video game industry is fucked, and the fact that somebody is getting kicked into the curb just seemed like something like that. Just scandalous and compañías. Yeah, especially in Blizzard. Blizzard like kind of kicked off 2020 with a bang, with one of those bangers, and then it keeps giving us those bangers, and each week there's something else. It's like I'm telling you, we're in a fucking 2020. Seemed that like we were in a fucking time machine because each week was the same fucking news. Incluso acoso de mujeres. Yep. And even men, it's really all around the board. Like just horrible people all around it. Like nobody's getting. And the fact that the industry is so fucked made us not question all the lies that these voice actors was saying, because we were like, not again, whatever. But yeah, it was basically like, okay, tell me how the thing that I like sucks today. So yeah, and she was saying lies like Bayonetta is like a $1 billion like franchises, which is not. There is a reason why there is just like 3 Bayonetta games, each one divided by 10 years, and it's because as a franchise it's not really that profitable. Like it's just a really niche group of the people that buy Bayonetta things. So, but we are a really loud majority, so that's why it ends up like working out in the end. But yeah. And apparently, the 4,000 was a thing that they were gonna pay her, but it was that they were gonna pay her 4,000 for doing a voice cameo. So just like 3 lines, but $4,000, which is not bad. Again, I don't know. Maybe that is kind of not just, but for somebody that's been kind of struggling financially for the past 5 months, $4,000 seems like a godsend that would keep me alive for a few months. Not a few months, maybe a year. So maybe it's just my perception of money is fucked. Because I'm a poor ass boy. Look at that. I don't know what else to do to this fucking dog. I'm gonna give it a pipe. Give them a pipe. I'm gonna give them a pipe. I'm gonna give them a little pipe right there. Just kind of those Lord and the Rings kind of pipes. But yeah, kind of sucked. And I think that was the same week that the Amaranth stuff was coming out. And that was just fucked. I don't know, I just kind of hate it when people like sensationalize like victims of abuse and that type of shit. Because that hits a little bit too close to home to me, because a lot of really strong women that I know in my life had to go through that shit. And it sucks. It sucks. And people being really fucking ignorant of how bad it gets. Ooh, he made my blood boil. That's just bad. Fuck them people, you know? Yes, like Amber Heard. She fucked up women. Just in general, like not even women of domestic abuse, just women as a group. She fucked them up. It's really fucked. And now that something kind of serious came about, people and incels alike were kind of like, she's probably a promotional stunt to get out of like sex industry and stuff. And he's like, I don't care, man. That shit, as somebody that has seen that shit before, that shit looked real to me. And I'm super glad that she's actually getting help and that stuff. There you go. So yeah, that's my word of the day. Please don't be an asshole. And maybe have a little bit like of it's okay to have like cynicism about those things, because like people are horrible, but not all people are horrible. Okay, some people actually need help. Give them the benefit of the doubt. You'll be surprised at how much you start to trust people again. Yeah, it is a practice drawing, right? It is practice drawing. But yeah, it's like doing a fucking pipe while talking about really heavy subjects. That's my stream, I guess. I actually have one of my friends that Luna, that she went through that fucking shit, and I wanted to get her on stream. I even made her an avatar and all that shit, But nah, she's not really that type of socially social media person. Well, thank you so much for the follow. Chontaduros. So like, you know what? I'm not gonna say what I was about to say. That just seems really inappropriate. What I had in my head, and I don't wanna. I don't want you to unfollow the moment you follow. uh, yeah, thanks a lot. And then we do this. Look at that! Look at that! That doesn't look like smoke. I was trying to do like weed type of smoke. Chontaduros es una fruta. From where? Where is that fruit from? I do wanna see it. It would be kind of cool. Let me pause for a second and let me look it up. Chontaduros. Oh, that is. Is it yummy? Seems like a really sweet fruit. I think I've had this before, but I don't know where it is from. Uh, Colombia. Oh, okay. So I think that's where it was because I landed in Colombia for a couple of days. Colombia is a beautiful country. I want to go back there someday when I have money. Pero se come con miel. So it's more for the flavor, not for the sweetness. That's about right. Oh, can you... ¿Puedes hacer dulce de esa cosa? Así como puedes hacer así dulce de durazno y eso. ¿O no mismo? I had to say it in Spanish because I didn't know how to say it in English. Oh, actually, let's... Sabor único. I am getting intrigued. Well, if I ever go back to Colombia, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna find that shit and then I'm gonna eat it. And then give you a review. Hey guys, this is me, it's Caja de Ojos, back with another review. I'd say that's a good pipe. That's a good pipe-ish. Actually, let's do this. Look at that! Ooh, let's actually do some... This is the Shiba Inu tail. I don't know why I gave it a Shiba Inu tail. Let's see. Actually, you know what? I fucked up this part really bad, but I really gotta learn how to do smoke. Because I know it's kind of like the part that you're drawing is the part that is white, and the rest you're putting shadows. So you have to imply the shape with the shadows. Because it doesn't really have a shape in and of itself. I just haven't really... Well, there is my homework for next time. So next time, I'll do something pretending to smoke. But for now, I gotta go. I have to do some stuff. I have to go to the city. I have to live my life. But yeah, let me just... Thank you everybody so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for looking at me for even a second. I appreciate it a lot. And I hope you have a good great day, week, weekend, month, year. And until we meet again, I will be here waiting for you in this world of dreams.